YouTube, what's up? It's your boy Twizz the Talent back with another video, man. I know you guys have been coming to this channel for some tips and tricks, some gameplay, and hopefully a little bit of my commentary. I hope by now. But today we're gonna do something a little bit different. So I just discovered that you can do tier list rankings, and a lot of my friends are starting to play Apex Legends, and I'm getting questions about who's the best legend, what's the best guns to use. So I'm gonna do a little bit of a series with the tier rankings for Apex Legends. So today we're gonna start off with the legends, and then maybe for the next video we'll do the guns. We'll see how I'm feeling. But for today we'll do the legends rankings for season 8. Uh, a little bit of a caveat though, I don't have every single legend unlocked. I only have uh 3 that I have not unlocked. So those ones I will not be ranking. They're just gonna stay at the bottom of the screen. But I will go over why I chose which rank, and we'll go from there. Okay. So with that being said, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you guys want to see in the next video. Don't be shy. Let me know. Let me know, because if you guys let me know, I'll get y'all that content. All right. So boom, here we go. Skr skr skr. All right. So off top, I created this list already to kind of help with the time. I feel like this might be a little bit of a longer video than normal because I will explain why each legend is ranked and placed where they are. Okay, so S tier, 2 characters in S tier. First being Wraith. Wraith is a character that I think in any tournament, gameplay, pubs, whatever, you can run. Now, I'm coming based off of pubs gameplay. I'm not playing ranked. I do have some experience in ranked. I'm only like gold 1 or 2, whatever it is, but I mainly play ranked. I'm or sorry. I mainly play pubs, just general unranked games. I'm just trying to get a feel for the game and the legends. As I put more time into Apex Legends, I might continue with ranked. So Wraith is a character where you can get into engagements and get out of engagements. It's smaller, you can maneuver more with her, and she has the ability to use her one of her abilities is where she can kind of teleport in and out. You have a brief period of time where when you teleport you're untouchable, right? You can be tracked, someone can track you, and if you don't get cover or you don't escape, you'll get shot as soon as you're available to get shot, but it can get you out of some sticky situations. She has also the ability to put down a portal so her and her teammates can get out of fights and confrontations, or get into fights and then out of fights and all types of stuff, right? So if you have a teammate knocked and they're in the action, but there's a few teams fighting there, you might be able to use your portable sorry, you might be able to use your portal, place your portal somewhere safe, then go back, have your teammate portal through, and come back out on the safer end where you can get the res off. Yeah, just a great character in my opinion, top tier. She is the character that I have the most kills with and the most time played with. So there you go. Bloodhound. Whew. This is a character that I have not used as much as I want to. Bloodhound is in my opinion, he's such a good character. He's a walking UAV. Okay, so his passive ability you can use, and you can scan these towers that are located throughout the map, and it'll show you where the next circle is going to be located. Huge. It gives you information. Information is key in any battle royale, any game period where you're going against other people. You need to as much information as you can gather is the best, right? So you can see where the next circle is. It can help you with positioning. It can help your team with positioning. It can help you with awareness of where to go and etc. Right? Also, his ability to use a UAV essentially, right? For all my Warzone COD people, he has the ability to detect enemies and show them to his teammates that are close enough to see it. So he has his ability he could use, and enemies that are close appear and he can see them. They're outlined in orange and you know exactly where they are. You know where they're looking. You can be like, oh, okay, I could push right and I can get 2 knocked before they even notice where I am. So just little things like that I think are amazing. And not to mention his ultimate ability. He He can scan everyone. He can see through smoke. So if a Bangalore tries to smoke and get out of there, woo, laser vision, he can see him. So definitely top tier character that I want to get better using, 100%. Moving on from S tier, we're going down to A, which I have three legends here. So first, we're going to start off with Bangalore, a character that I've started to use a lot more recently. She has the ability to where if incoming bullets are being shot in her direction, has a speed up so she can run a little bit faster to help with the maneuvers, getting away from action. Also has smoke where you could either smoke yourself and get cover or smoke towards someone, kind of use the smoke as cover while you push forward and maybe use it as a distraction to flank or just you go all the way through, you get a knock, you use the smoke, and then now you're pushing 3-on-2 or 2-on-1 if you're playing duos. So definitely a good character. And then also she has essentially what it is the airstrike. So you could use that. Once again, you could play defensive if you need cover, you don't want them to push you. Blop, drop that. Most likely they won't push you unless they're crazy. And also you can use the airstrike if you get a knock or if you're looking to push or even use it as a distraction. It's just it's such a good ultimate ability in my opinion. Moving on from that, we have Horizon. Horizon and Octane are some of the newer characters that I've unlocked within the past few months, and both of them just a whole lot of fun using, especially in pubs and public games, non-ranked games. They're just man amazing. So first we'll go with Horizon. So honestly, I've I wish I was better playing mouse and keyboard because I think Horizon is a better mouse and keyboard character than controller, which is what I mainly use as controller, but I'm trying to do both. So she has the ability to get height. So she throws down her jump portal and she you could use that to get very high. It's yeah. Put it down and float to the top and you get high ground. High ground in this game is so important. So you can get on uh, objects and buildings that you normally wouldn't be able to get up unless maybe you're Pathfinder. That might be the only way to get up there, but it's it gives you height and height is king. Height, positioning, king in any battle royale game. You have height, you have positioning, you have a good chance of winning the game. So that's why I think she's so great. And then her ultimate ability, man, black hole. So what I didn't know until a few months ago is her black hole can be destroyed. You shoot it and you can destroy it. But that being said, if you're getting shot and you're getting sucked in by a black hole and you're trying to defend yourself, shoot back, but also this black hole is sucking you in and moving your position, there's a lot happening, right? So used in the right circumstances, it's still a amazing ultimate ability. Now moving on, Octane is probably one of my favorite characters. I mean, all these are high ranked characters, so they're all some of my top ranked characters, but uh the ability for him to heal health over time, it gives me like a Call of Duty kind of vibe to him where you don't have to use a syringe every time to heal your health, which in my opinion is so annoying. Just like the health should heal on its own, but that's a whole another thing we're not going to get into right now. So he heals over time. It's like 1% per second or whatever. So it's not fast, but over time it makes a big difference. But also his um his ability is he could use an ejector needle where it it gives you 6 seconds of boosted speed by like 40%. Your speed is boosted, which is amazing. There is a downside to this. It takes up a little bit of health, but as we said, the health heals on its own. Pretty good. From there, we're gonna go to his ultimate ability, which is essentially it's a trampoline. You could throw it on the ground. You could use it to get into the action quicker or get out of the action quicker. All these characters are you're able to maneuver around quickly and get to where you want to go, or in Bloodhound's case, you'll be able to see what you want to see. Um, From there, we're gonna go down to B. B, I have two characters who I think are actually a pretty good combo when used together, which is Lifeline and Gibraltar. So we'll go over Lifeline first. So she has the ability to heal quicker than anyone else in the game, and her ability is also she has a drone that she can throw down, and you can heal or your teammates can heal using that drone, which is great. I would put her higher if her ultimate ability was any better. It's a care package. Sometimes it looks good, sometimes it's not. I just don't think you're getting enough value for that ability, right? So that's just my take on it. It could be better, in my opinion. Now moving to Gibraltar, he is he's good. If he was a little bit of a smaller character and not such a big hitbox, then I think he'd be even better. And he just feels slow using. He's a big guy, but uh, so he has a shield that he has anytime you ADS. So ADS means you aim down sights. So anytime he aims down his sights, a shield pops up on his gun. You can turn off the shield. So if you're concerned about getting spotted, let's say you're aiming across the map and you don't want someone to just pick you up by seeing your shield, you can turn it off and you can turn it on, which is dope. He also has the ability to use a bubble shield, which is very, very useful if someone were to use it. If Bangalore uses airstrike or you're getting sniped across the map and you have no cover, you have no health, boom, bubble shield, you can heal up, you can survey the land, you can take a breather, gather information, and then make your next decision before the bubble shield expires. And his ultimate ability, like Bangalore, is essentially an airstrike. So that helps you with defensive play or aggressive play if you get a knock and then maybe you get the finish using the airstrike or you get an additional knock and then it's 3v1 or 2v1, whatever game mode you're playing. It's he's a really fun character to use. It's just as I said, I'm an aggressive player, so feeling so slow for me it's tough, but I would place him higher if he was a little bit quicker, I think. Moving down to C tier, we're gonna go with we got Fuse, Pathfinder, and Watson. Each one of these characters are in this tier for a different reason, but I think this is the perfect spot for them. So Fuse, you have the ability to use his knuckle cluster. Yeah, I think that's what it's called, a knuckle cluster, which I think would be a little bit better if it did more damage, especially if you get a direct hit. It does about 90 damage if you're directly hit by it. I think the best thing it's used for is maybe an elusive play. If they don't know where they're exactly getting hit from, it feels like you're getting hit from all over. That's pretty good. And his ultimate is Ring of Fire. It's not bad if you get burned, then you get slowed, and then you're burning as well. It's but it's not a game changer in my opinion. Honestly, the best thing about Fuse is the fact that you can hold an additional grenade without taking up a slot, which I think is useful, and he can shoot grenades farther with his mechanical arm, so he's decent. Pathfinder, Pathfinder is the first character I used in Apex Legends back in season one. Uh, I just feel like they've done nothing to that character to make him any better. He has the ability like Bloodhound to you use a recon and see the map and see where the next circle is going to be. He has the ability to use a grapple and hook shot across the map with areas that he can grab, and he has a zip line which anyone can use, which can be a little bit dangerous because if you get somewhere and you're pushing a different team, someone can just follow you up and flank you from behind. So, but he's not a bad character to use. He's pretty fun to use. And we have Watson finally for the last in the C tier. Watson, if I played a more defensive style, I think Watson would be top tier. But for the way I play an aggressive play style, she's just more of a defensive character, which is why she's down in C tier. She has the ability, like um, Octane, instead of healing her health over time, she heals shield over time, which is amazing. Such a great ability. She also has fences that she places that deter any grenades that go in get stopped instantly, and anyone that walks through the shields gets slowed and stunned. So if someone tries to push in your house and they hit that shield, they're frozen, and it's essentially like getting stunned. You can't move, you're just stuck. Easy to kill. And then she has her ultimate ability is it's essentially a shield charger for everyone on your team, and it feels like it gives you a little bit of a speed boost too. I could be wrong about that. Fact check that shit. And finally, D tier. The last three legends that I have before the three that are unlocked, and I can't, or sorry, they're locked. I can't rate them because they're locked. I can rate. I could. I have teammates that use them, and I see how they work, but I haven't personally used them. We have Rampart. She has the ability to have faster reload time and bullet speed with light machine guns, which is actually pretty good. But everything after that is just her shields that she places. They almost instantly get destroyed if you're putting them down mid-fight, so it's kind of useless. Like, yeah, you have cover, but if it's not placed, then it's getting blown up instantly. And her ultimate ability is a minigun, a turret that's stuck in one spot. You can't move it. If you could pick it up and you can move it like a minigun, it'd be amazing. But once you place it, it's there. And the pace in which people play this game, unless you're camping up top, let's say Horizon gets you height and you're up top on a mountain and then you can look down on everyone, I just don't see it being super effective. So that's why she's down in the D tier. Also, we got Revenant here. Revenant is a character that I thought I would love when I unlocked him. He moves faster when crouched, and he can climb higher than any other legend. Just base climbing when you're scaling the walls. He also has the ability to shoot out an object that if the enemy touches, then they are unable to use any of their abilities or ultimates while in this little, I think it's 15 to 20 seconds that they are essentially just regular human beings and they can't use their ultimate abilities. So it's difficult, it's tough. If you get hit with that, you're just relying on movement and you're shooting at that point. And then his ultimate ability is pretty cool, I guess, if it's used right. You have a totem, which if placed, you have essentially two lives when you gain a totem life, and then you have your regular life. So once your totem life runs out, if you lose all the health, then you spawn back at the totem, but you're missing about half of your regular health after that. But enemies can use your totem, so if your teammates don't touch it and they are able to go and flank it, or they can just wait at your totem, and when you get back, you're in trouble. And finally, we have the one, the only Crypto. Man, Crypto, I I I expected more from this guy. So he, like Pathfinder and like Bloodhound, have the ability to scan and see where the next circle is going to be. That is always going to be useful. It's information. The more information you have, the better chance you have to win. But beyond that, his drone, everything, he relies on everything with his drone, and in order to use your drone, it's like an out of body experience, right? So you leave your body and you go into the drone, which leaves you susceptible to being attacked, sniped, whatever. If you place yourself in a bad position, there's nothing you can do at that point, right? You're in your drone and then you're knocked. You come back and you're in a whole lot of trouble. His ultimate ability, once again, is in a drone. You can use essentially what it is the EMP, and then everyone gets stunned. That's in the radius, and they lose some of their shield, and it slows them down. But as I said, you have to use your drone to do that, and like it's good. You detect things for your teammates using the drone, but for my playstyle, I'm not similar to Watson. I'm not going to be laid back and be defensive. I'm pushing. I'm trying to find engagements. I'm moving constantly. So that's just not a character that I have a fun time using. And yeah, I can't say that I've used the other three legends, which are Caustic, Loba, sorry, and Mirage. but I will. And when I unlock them, I'll do an updated tier list with everybody included. And who knows, by that time there might be a new legend unlocked. So then there might be 4 characters for me to grade in the future. Uh, with that being said, anyone that made it to the end of this video, I know it was long, but a lot of you guys like when I explain why and how I come to my conclusions and all of this. So this is my personal ranking of the Apex Legends for season 8. But hey, write in the comments, tell me what you think. Tell me if someone should have been lower, someone should have been higher. Definitely give me some feedback, man, because this is the first time I'm doing a tier ranking video. So I'm interested to see how you guys feel about my tier rankings. Uh, yeah, shout out to everyone that made it to the end. Appreciate all the love, all the support you guys been giving me. It's only up from here, y'all. It's only up from here. Don't forget to sub. We out.